Howdy y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Andrew. Today we're going to be looking at Avatar Frontiers of Pandora on the RTX 4070. This is a brand new game that is interesting because of its implementation of FSR 3. It's the third game with that technology to come out, and it's supposed to be the best implementation of that technology. So I'm really curious to see what that's all about. It seems to be another one of these games that is going to be heavily reliant on upscaling. So why don't we just get right into it and find out what it's all about. Here we go, and this is gonna be at 1080p TAA medium preset. And man, this game looks really good. The graphics look really good at medium, just with TAA, and we're getting well into the 100s on the RTX 4070. And if I'm being quite honest with you, it looks terrific. It looks really, really freaking good. Oh, man. Oh, I did it. I don't even know. You're supposed to get vibration feedback, but I'm on a keyboard and mouse, so I don't quite get what you're exactly supposed to do. But I think the visual cue may be enough, but it might just be an inherent issue with keyboard and mouse. Just right away, what I'm gathering at 1080p, like this game looks so freaking good at mediums, at the medium preset. Like it's actually crazy. Whoa, hello. What? So where am I supposed to go? Is it here? There's these purple lights. I don't really quite know. I'm gonna go to this green marker and we're just gonna see what happens. This looks so good at 1080p medium though. I'm quite stunned. Like I'm almost not believing it. I'm not quite believing it's at 1080p medium, but it is. So since it's so good at medium, let's just see. Let's go all the way up to ultra at 1080p with TAA. And just see what our difference is here. And it definitely knocked a bit off of our frame rate. We went from like the mid 100s to the low 100s. We're kind of in the 120s. Pretty good though. So we're gonna see if we can get into some action here. What's that? Oh, polluted. Oh, I don't want that. But this looks great, and this plays great. But this is, once again, this is an RTX 4070. This is not a slouch of a graphics card. But considering how good this game looks better than Starfield, like 100%. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's cool. I like how they put those there because they knew I was gonna die. But yeah, you could play this all day. But the thing is, when we move up in resolution, we're definitely going to have to use upscaling and the frame generation and all that. Man, what is going on?
The ground here, it's
so polluted.
Somewhere, it's the same thing. Their equipment pollutes everything around it.
The mega corporations are polluting.
Shut down those drills and the land will recover. One sec, I'll check the schematics.
You have those?
Being ex-RDA's gotta have some benefits, right? I'm kidding. They're not fun people.
So let's move up to 1440, and we're just gonna let's also and let's go down to a nice high, and we're gonna stay with TAA. So 1440p high. And this is playing great. We're in the 90s. Man, I can't see. Oh, we got lots of guys. Oh man, so this is kind of like we're seeing the Ubisoft formula here. Oh shit. Oh, I'm gonna die. Got it. Hey. Oh shit. Let's go, bitch. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, this is a Ubisoft formula. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Hey. No. Oh no! More guys? Oh, I got more of this. So are they gonna bring more reinforcements? Oh, dude, they're so dumb. Oh, I shot him in the groin area. Oh, what? I think I got him. And then I need to do this. So this is kind of fun. It's a little bit of a variation. I mean, that was very Ubisoft-y, right? That was a very Ubisoft-y base, Far Cry type base operation. But that was fun. I still had fun with it. So, what do I have to do now? Let's take a look at 1440p Ultra and see what happens here. Let's just make sure we're all good. We're still on TAA Ultra quality, which I'm assuming is, that's the highest setting. So I'm assuming that's full resolution, native resolution. And performance is still good. And this is at 1440p. We're above 60, 69. We love that. Oh my god, where do I go? Do I smash this? Oh, hey. Oh, cool. Okay. I want to see... Dang. Sorry. So once again, we're at 1440p Ultra. This is so playable. It's awesome.
Generator and cooling unit are down.
Nice. Heck
The
yeah.
emergency vent should open up high on the grill. When it opens, fire at it.
Oh.
Fire with fire. Hey. Sorry.
Should I shoot it with this? Oh, that's like... Oh man, that was very Star Wars-y, wasn't it? Cool. All right. Well, we did something. All right. Oh, we defeated the capitalists. You love it. You love to see it.
I heard that explosion
The pollution
from here.
is gone.
Air quality is improving already.
Yeah. Yeah, we love that. Okay. So, yeah.
Hello?
Oh.
You hear me? I'm out with the others. We heard that bang.
And we've got some, like...
Okay?
we've
Shut down the
dipped in
drills.
frames just a little bit.
We
It
should be
seemed
RDA
like
free for a
around
while.
there when I was looking around.
We found something up high.
Especially
Like
looking
a big
up toward this
flower. The others are
foliage,
excited, but
up into this
I don't know.
area.
I'm not sure.
So now that we're, oh my God, I'm just talking over these people. But now that we're at 1440p Ultra, let's give it some, let's start off with some FSR 3, or not even 3, it's just, we're going to do it without frame generation to start with. So FSR, we need to do quality, I believe, to get any actual upscaling.
The butterflies?
Otherwise, it's
I
native.
think they're butterflies. Follow them and you'll find it.
And not a huge boost. Not a huge boost there. So I mean, it's hard to say because I think this is just demanding looking up into the foliage. But let's just find a scene. We've got some depth. We've got some things flying around. So let's just stabilize. We're at about 62 FPS at 1440 FSR quality. Let's go back to TAA ultra quality and just see what the frame rate was. Very similar. Very similar between temporal and FSR quality. Now let's see. And obviously, this is not like super scientific. This is just one scene. So different scenes may react differently. So let's turn on DLSS ultra quality and just see what that does. Roughly just about the same, within a couple of FPS. DLSS quality, let's see. So we'll compare DLSS quality to FSR. So yeah, not too much of a boost, just like 5 FPS up to 65. How about balanced? And another nice little boost there. So we've gotten about 15%. But the real thing here is obviously FSR 3 with the frame generation. So we're at Ultra still. Let's go up to 4K. So we're gonna turn on TAA, Ultra quality at 4K, and Ultra settings. Okay, we're dropping into the 30s now. And let's take a look at, we're dropping into the 20s too. And what I want to see is what our VRAM is doing. So I've turned on cap frame X right now just so I can see what the VRAM usage is. The reason I didn't have it on before is because it doesn't like, the frame generation in this game doesn't like the overlay for that, for whatever reason. And yeah, we're getting very close to being VRAM limited. I don't know if we're spilling over. We're over 11 gigabytes, but I don't know if we're spilling over at 4K Ultra with TAA. But the game itself is using a lot of system RAM, so it is possible that we are spilling over. So since we kind of know that we're not getting a ton of boost just from the basic upscaling, let's turn on FSR quality with frame generation at 4K Ultra. And let's just see what that does to us. Oh, see? Yeah, it doesn't like that. It doesn't like that. So I've got to quit cap frame X in order to enable frame generation. I don't know if other overlays have that issue or not. I mean, the NVIDIA one doesn't, but that one does. So let's turn on the NVIDIA one. And let's just see what happens. FSR quality with frame generation. That's what we got going on. 4K Ultra FSR quality frame generation. And I've got to say, just my first impression is this does not feel amazing at 4K. It feels a little jittery. And supposedly what I'd heard is that they had fixed some of the issues as far as needing VSync enabled or working with variable refresh rate, which I don't have enabled right now. This doesn't feel amazing. Oh my God. Oh, can I get up here? It looks good though. And also keep in mind, like, the 4070 is not necessarily, I mean, as shameful as it is, it's not necessarily a 4K card in the newest of new games with the 12 gigabytes of VRAM. It just kind of isn't, unfortunately. So maybe that has something to do with it, but it just feels a little like there's a little bit of latency. But I mean, man, this game looks beautiful. It really looks great. The foliage is really wonderful. And I suppose I probably would not want to play like this, just because it feels a little weird to me. Honestly. Wow. But technically, and I don't believe this. I don't believe how this is reporting render latency. I just don't believe what it's saying to me. I believe it's because of how it works. There's some weird reporting with frame rates and frame times. Yeah, it's really quite lovely looking, and I do appreciate that Ubisoft gave you an option for whether you prefer exploration or if you just want waypoints all over your map. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know if they have done that in other games. It seems like a feature I seem to remember, but in any case, I appreciate it. Because it makes you so, I feel like that makes you so much more present in the world that you're trying to explore. Especially when the world is kind of really so cool like this one. Like, just like being laser focused on a quest marker and stuff is not always the most fun thing in the world. So let's try to go down to a more enjoyable experience, which might be 1440. Let's try all these same settings. FSR 3 frame generation, ultra settings at 1440. Let's just see what our performance is on that. Yeah. There still seems to just be some jitteriness. And, you know, if I'm doing something wrong, I'm perfectly willing to admit that. But it does feel just a little bit jittery. But the latency is much better, and overall it feels pretty good. I'd probably play like this. Oh, up here. But I might even go. What I might do though, as far as my preferred method, I might turn this to DLSS quality at 1440p. And then let's just see what that is like. Dang, not great, is it? That's not good at all. So yeah, this isn't great just with DLSS quality on 1440p Ultra. That's like not the most desirable. Let's turn on guided mode. That sounds good, right? And then let's also just go down, to high settings. Let's see if that makes our experience a little bit better. In the 60s. So yeah, like I was saying, I think the exploration mode is kind of cool, but there aren't, as far as this quest goes, there weren't really any clues as to like where these guys were. It just said northwest of there. So, you know, the game isn't designed. I feel like the game still, even though they give you that option, isn't designed around freely exploring based on the actual information that the game gives you, which is unfortunate. But overall, so 1440p high with DLSS quality is not bad. How do I get up there? Man, I feel like if I get up here that way, that's like... But I mean, that's cool. I guess you can go whichever way you want. Which is cool. And it seems like I could. Hey! Oh, is that Sim? Oh, shit. So I kind of took my own path up here, which is cool. Man, that looks cool. So let's try going back to FSR 3 frame generation at 1440p high. Let's see if like this is the preferred way. And yeah,
It's beautiful.
this seems much more smooth. This seems like the baseline is right.
Up here. Come on, quick.
That seemed like the baseline
The flower
frame rate
that
was
opens
good
only
enough
for the sun
to where it was a good
Ewa,
experience.
After so many years.
Ewa.
And then we're up with the frames being generated up like in the
Do you
130s.
think we should do this? This doesn't look right.
But first, you must learn to
So these
survive.
these characters look pretty good.
first
The
time
humans I
you
thought
look
looked a
upon
little bit like
Pandora
plastic.
Is like the first time I looked upon the sea.
So this would probably be how I play in the end.
Our ancestor.
1440p high
Do you think he knew that we,
with FSR 3 with frame
different?
generation, I guess.
from other
I mean, that seems to be like
I don't think we are.
that seems to be
we
the
didn't
only
grow
way.
up in a clan.
So yeah, this seems pretty good. This seems like a fine way to play the game. 1440p high
I got something
settings
something extremely
with
cool.
the frame generation, FSR,
Cool too. You know,
quality,
whenever you get a chance to come see. Like, whenever's fine.
I'm on my
and
way back to
I think that's gonna just about do it for this one. So what do we learn from all that? I think the main thing is this is another game that is absolutely designed with upscaling in mind, and it seems like not only upscaling with this game, but this game is designed for frame generation as well. And it's interesting that it's sort of the first good implementation of FSR frame generation, and it's so heavily reliant on it. It seems like if you really do want to play this game at above 1080p with some of the bells and whistles enabled, you've got to have frame generation or a much more expensive graphics card than the 4070, which is already a massively expensive graphics card. So, you know, this game looks really good. It seems to perform okay, but it's just reliant on these upscaling technologies. So we'll see where that leads in the future. Hopefully there's an implementation of DLSS frame generation coming soon for this game. I've heard some people talk about there being combinations of frame generation from FSR and DLSS where you can actually combine them and have an even more powerful frame generation going on, which sounds kind of crazy, but also kind of fun. So I'll have to investigate that a little bit more. But anyway, this has been Andrew, and thanks so much for coming to my channel. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video, and I'll see you all next time.